So now is the time, the Sutta number 33. Anyone have any questions, please? Sujana, any questions?
Yes, I'm thinking. I'm listening to what you say, and I think I agree. But I think also sometimes when in beginning of meditation, like when I began to meditate, I thought it was easiest to connect in an object that easily I could connect with. You know, something that I could, with one single second, I knew that I could see this object, you know? And that helped me very much. And I think that is, to me, what it means with having something that is according to your temperance, that it's something that is easy for you. Some mantras is more connected than others. And some you learn over time from, like the morning mantras from the Bihar school, they are learned. And other mantras, they just connect into the soul, I think. Do you understand what I mean? I think sometimes when we pick an object of something that we truly connect with or love or intuitively connect with, then it's easy to meditate. But you're talking about the development after that, to say, to progress in meditation, in the dharana, then it's better to have the master teaching, right?
Yes, because sometimes we think we can meditate out of intuitive. That's the reason they write this sutra. They commented this: the aspirant should choose one according to his temperament. It can, the aspirant can choose as per the intuition, but most of the time we don't choose as per our intuitions. Generally choose as our out of avidya, out of ignorance, out of ego, out of like intellect. So therefore our spiritual path not progressing. Everybody not like Ramana Maharshi, everybody not like Paramahansa Ramakrishna, right? Like Paramahansa Ramakrishna, he always followed Mother Kali. Like Ramana Maharshi is follow Lord Shiva. But everyone not Ramana Maharshi or the Paramahansa Ramakrishna. So if you are like Paramahansa Ramakrishna, you suppose not face any problems, right? If you are Ramana Maharshi, you could already stable one place and meditate on Lord Shiva. Or if you are Paramahansa Ramakrishna, you already meditate on Mother Kali. So why you are studying so many sutras and so many books, and you go to so many ashrams, so many masters? Why for it? It means you are not Paramahansa Ramakrishna, you are not Ramana Maharshi, so you are this common persons. So you have to find the right master who can guide you. It is my logical argument to you. Am I clear that, Susanna?
She lost connection.
Susan. Okay, Susanna is disappear here. So anyway, you understand me now? Atmanand, you understand what I mean?
Yes, yes, I understand it.
If I already find the path, then you don't need to read all the scriptures. Go to one ashram to another, one guru to another, one teacher to another. For example, sometimes you don't like to follow religions, but we follow the religious masters as well, right? Sometimes you don't, we say that I don't like any religions, I don't like any guru, fine. But same time, we are hanging in the religious place, we are hanging in the yoga place, we are hanging on the books, we are hanging on the reading so many books, right? Yes or no? But we sometimes reject because of our ignorance or avidya. Like sometimes people go to Vipassana, many like SN Goenka. Nobody likes the Buddhism, nobody likes the yoga, but nobody likes meditation, but they go to Vipassana, right? They go to technique, but Vipassana technique taught by Lord Buddha itself. But many people don't like Buddhism at all, or to be religious, but they go. Sometimes see, many people don't like Christian or Catholic, but they go to Pope to receive the blessings. Am I clear that? So I feel these people are, they don't use their proper conscience, as per my understanding. I'm not here to judge, but it means and we are really still in avidya, like ignorance, right? So therefore, as per my understanding, so for path of enlightenment, one has to have the guru, or they don't need guru if they are enlightenment and fix one place. They don't need guru, one ashram to another ashram, one yoga center to another yoga center, one school to another school. They don't need to read book, one book to another book. They read some kind of autobiography of a yogi, or Rama, or Baba, or Ramakrishna, or why this? Because that means they don't find the path. And these people need badly the master, the guru, as per my understandings. Right? He may be reject. Am I clear that? He may be reject, but that is my understanding. I personally need the master and guru. That's your. I'm not Paramahansa Ramakrishna. I'm simply Swami Samarpan. I'm not the like Ramana Maharshi. I'm not Jesus to forgive everyone. And somebody can chop my head, crucified me. No. If somebody slap me one, I slap two. That's your. I'm not a Mahatma Gandhi. So you understand what I mean. Mahatma Gandhi slap one side, then another slap other side. This is Mahatma Gandhi say, you slap me here, okay, another person slap me this side. But I'm not that. So what I mean, as by, every guru, every master share their experience. I personally, I need master, I need guru all the time. Until my final enlightenment, that's sure, 100%. That kind of humbleness I have. Am I clear that? You don't need guru, you don't need master, that is also fine for me. I don't have any problems that. You suffer or you are happy. That is all up to you. You jump on the fire, you jump in the water. It's up to you all. So, Susan, do you understand me, what I mean now? Susan,
Yeah,
here now, platform.
I
You
missed
got it?
I missed the beginning of your answer since my phone was not in charge. So, but I hear you.
No, it's not carry. Again, you can repeat. So because that time we have some difficulties with this Zoom meetings. So you can repeat your question, let clarify. Susanna, please repeat your question.
No. No. The question was more. No, I understand what you say. You're talking about the guru is needed for enlightenment, and that is what every scripture say as well. So I fully get what you say, but sometimes I think in what way that is taught, because for me so far I've been taught through books and through various different good teachers and masters I have met on my way, but I don't think I have that daily guidance, as you are saying. I mean, daily guidance for each technique and everything. I don't know. I haven't had that yet.
No. My question is, my answer was not like that. Is you don't need to have daily guidance, but you need guidance. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Until enlightenment.
Yes.
Doesn't mean every moment and guru has to guide you every moment. It's not like that. But at least you are aware, you are guided by the master. And that trust has to be there. That dedication has to be there until final enlightenment.
Yeah.
And if you think you don't need any guidance of the master guru, that is fine. You have to be like Ramana Maharshi, like Paramahansa Ramakrishna.
Yes.
Because Paramahansa Ramakrishna never sought the guru. Like, although he find the final the guru, but Paramahansa like Ramana Maharshi, the biggest master, he never sought guru, but he was dedicated to Lord Shiva in Arunachal in Tamil Nadu. So that kind of dedication comes, or you choose the path due to your previous karma. And Ramana Maharshi, he was not going to one guru to another, or study this book to other book, or study one day Surya Namaskar, another day Kundalini, one day this guru, that. He never been there like that. Am I clear that? So what I mean, so like as per the Vijnana Tantra even, so the Shakti, the Shakti, the Parvati, even you need the master. So Lord Shiva is the master guru who guide to the Mother Parvati, the Bhairavi, for the path of enlightenments. All the Mother Parvati and Shakti, she was wise, but she understood that I don't get the final technique. And she requests to Lord Shiva, I think you know the final technique of the enlightenment, and you must guide me. And you know the secret of the final enlightenments. And I think you are the only one and who can taught me the final enlightenment, so that I can free from all kinds of suffering and getting out of all obstacles. Yes, Susanna?
Absolutely.
Okay. So thank you for your understanding. Thank you. So, and that is the Sutta number 33. And Sutta number 34, just I try to read about it. Any questions about Talia?
Yeah.
Natalia is there.
For example, I have a question related to astronomical phenomena. I mean, like phases of the moon can affect our meditation. Weather can affect the meditation. I mean, you're being more close to sun or to the beach or something like that. I have another question. Why Asian people like Japanese, Hindi, etc. It's more close to that practice, to meditation, to mantras, to why?
I said already, whatever master guide to you, either mantras or astronomical, whatever, the path of enlightenment is always, we need the guru. Path of enlightenment, as per my understanding, as I say that already. Or you have the good karma of the past life, already you have been got the right technique due to your past life, then this life you can continue where you left past life. So therefore, either mantras or astronomical meditations, whatever, still you can continue that. Or maybe I'm not clear that. Can you repeat again?
For example, my first question is very direct. I mean, phases of the moon can affect our meditation. It's more easy to meditate when moon is more open or more close. It's something like that. And my second question is why Asian people, like Japanese, Chinese, Hindi, etc., are more close to that acknowledgement. They are more close to mantras, to meditation. It's cultural. Why?
Atmanand, do you understand this question?
Yes, the first question was, does the moon phases affect meditation? The full moon, black moon, if this affect meditation? I think so, personally. And the second question was, why the Asians, like especially India, and then the Northern Asians, like Japanese and Chinese, why they appear to us more closer to God than Westerners?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Again,
Why?
I repeat.
Yeah.
I repeat again. I would like to repeat again that this is about to say, as you see, law of nature is one side. Spirituality is nothing about law. You have to understand law of nature. You go beyond law of nature. So again, it has to be taught by the master. If you are meditating on moon, or meditating on sun, or Asian people meditate on trees. It's all about to. It's all about to. The guide is about all about to how master guide you. You meditate on moon or meditate on sun. Master has to guide you at the end of the day. That is what is my basic arguments, very beginning. Maybe, look, law of nature. But law of nature, that somebody made on the moon to understand law of nature. Somebody, for example, I do Panchagini sadhana, sitting middle of fire. Is it to understand law of nature also first? But same thing, for example, somebody made on moon, somebody made on sun, somebody full moon or black moon or half moon. It's all about to meditate on law of nature first. Once you made law of nature, you understand law of nature, then after that your spirituality starts. Without understanding law of nature, there is no understanding of spirituality at all. So therefore, I already told you very beginning, if you practice yoga very beginning, Pavanamuktasan, you need to practice Surya Namaskar, you need to pick up posture or headstand, then go to Sat Kriya, then practice pranayam, then go to mudras, then bandhas, then come meditation. Similarly, if you are meditating moon, that is not enough for the enlightenment, but that is helpful to understand law of nature, nothing else. It's not about enlightenment. It's about to develop concentration mind, nothing else. Only meditate on moon, it doesn't mean it's going to help you to enlightenment. No, not at all. It's not helping nothing. So far you meditate on a concept, still that is concentration mind. Any concept. Because concept create the concepts. Spirituality all about beyond concept. Am I clear? There is neither object nor subject. That is where the spirituality starts. Am I clear this point? Absence of or the subject and object are merged, like a drop of water you meditate. When a drop of water you put in the ocean, it's merged into ocean. That the spiritual starts. And so far you meditate on the moon or the sun, it does not bring the totality of the spirituality or total of the enlightenment, but it help you to understand the law of nature. Like Asian people or like Latin America, like Chile, like all Latin America people. So what they meditate on moon, like Maya calendar, moon or sun. This help you law of nature to understand it. Nothing like, for example, you meditate on fire element, 5 elements, like water element, ether element, earth element. So these are helping you to understand law of nature, nothing else. But does not help you to the final enlightenment at all. For example, meditate any colors, red and white or black or anything. It does not help you to final enlightenment, but it does help you for concentration of mind and understanding law of nature, understanding of yourself. So therefore in India, sometimes you are worshipped to trees, you are worshipped to animal, the cows, you are worshipped the moon, rising sun also we are worshipped, and full moon also we are worshipped. We are even worshipped the river, the water as well, the lake, the ocean, the mountains, the stones, like Sibaling, what it is a stone. But this helping you to understand law of nature and 5 elements. Am I clear that? So when we are going to advance meditation, you have to understand 5 elements, how it's working, how the planet is working, like pranas, like elements. You have to understand how the samsara, how the creation is. You have to go beyond the creations. Creation still is concentration mind. It's not enlightenment. You are living in the creation, still you are suffering. It's not spirituality. Spirituality is something beyond this. You have to understand this and experience this. I don't mean you're supposed to not meditate on moon. I don't mean that. So therefore, we Asian people, and we are not like you reading so many books about science. Oh, the earth is there, moon is nothing. That is the reflect light from the like earth or from the sun. There's so much science we have. But in Indians, like many people we don't study so many books. So we are simply and worship trees or water or the sun and moon, everything we are worship. But that how we understand law of nature ourselves. And after that, we go to the further enlightenments. And that is how we understand our body and mind and emotions as well, and 5 elements. Am I clear that? Then you are going to understand your body, emotions, soul, Atma, Paramata, and many things to go forward also. And however, when you meditate, always 5 elements are influenced. Your mind, your body, your emotions, your passions as well. For example, you meditate on only the moon elements, like moon. So you find a lot of water elements as well. But where the 4 elements are there also. How to balance that? So, for example, you are meditating on different chakras in your body. It's all about like first chakra, like earth element. Second is water element. Third is the fire element. Anahata is the air element. And the Visuddhi is the ether element. 5 elements. And when you awakening 5 elements, naturally go to Agyan chakra. Am I clear that? So like this. So that is different methods. But end of the day, again I repeat, you must get proper guidance from the master for your own enlightenments. Not Asian full moon or the American Latin America, they have believe something mountains or pyramid and this and that. This is still is a long way. Social people, they do many things, but spiritual people, they go long way and further. Is only meditation on full moon doesn't mean is helping to enlightenment, nothing. The same problems you have still there. This is very basic, like kindergarten, kindergarten things. Like we go temple ringing the bell. Also we do the ringing the bell every day. Also today also do. But that is also helping kind of balance of the elements. Early morning and you ringing the bell, that sounds is helping for your blood cells, for your like prana, when you ring the bell, a lot of tremendous vibration created. And that is a very good help for your body, for the mind as well. Like you dance, like you play music. What all about? Doesn't mean it's help you to enlightenment. No, but it's help you certain extent balance of the elements within your body, mind, and emotions, and you feel harmony. And once you feel harmony, this harmony mind is help you for the meditation, for the dhyana, for the samadhi, for further path. But it's me ringing the bell and somebody ringing the bell, you listening this and do namaskar, and that moment you free from all problems. No, but it's help, peace of the mind for that moment. And that peace of the mind can help you for the further practice. Like you meditate on the moon, it's helping you for time being, concentration of mind. But doesn't mean it's help you all the way to enlightenment. No, you have to work also hard for further. Clear that? So this much today and tomorrow. Am I clear now, Talia? Are you got the answer now or no? But still we can have this discussion. Is everybody understood her question? Susan, maybe you have some answers for the Talia.
Yeah, Talia was asking if different stages of the moon, like different days in the month, affects the meditation because it's different energy astrologically. And yes, it is. But even if the astrological events affects us in different ways, the dharana can still be the same. And the dharana and the meditation that we do can still be the same. But you will feel different things, different days, depending on astrology and other things happening, of course. But I think personally that you can either work with it and have it as your meditation to work with the rhythms of yourself and with the nature and everything, or you can just have your steady meditation anyway, and you will feel the difference in different days. Talia, is that an answer to your question? See.
Yes, Susan, many thanks. That was my question. Yeah.
And for your other question about the Asians being close to meditation, I think that is also the same as Swami said now, that it depends on, we all have different methods to reach the divine. And in different culture, it's different things. And maybe we are attracted to meditation and mantras when we are chosen the path of yoga. But other persons may feel this when they are practicing prayers and when they are practicing other things that they are doing in other cultures. So I don't know if it matters. Yeah.
Well, in my case, some days I feel meditation is more easy for me.
Yeah.
Well, today is a sunny day, you know.
Yeah.
I feel more energy. I feel more active. But when I don't know, when in winter, no, when it's very cold, a very cold day,
Yeah.
for me it's more difficult to be more concentrate or more feel more energy to do a meditation more more deep.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I mean, I would like to control my energy, not to be more constant, or can be more constant, more in balance. I mean, I think.
I don't know what you want to answer, but I think sometimes it is like that. It varies also depending on what is happening in your life and other things, and if you're ill or if you're healthy and many things. But to keep just the constant of the practice, just continue practicing anyway, and it still gives results in the long way. It's only your feelings on the surface that is different days, but in the deeper working of yourself, it's the continuity that makes the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So just continue. Yeah.
Many thanks, Susan. You are lucky.
Zatmananda tried to say something.
Well, like you said before, the stars, moon, this is material creation, and of course they have effect on us. I meditate better when Jupiter is very bright and in the middle of the sky. I meditate very well, and I downloaded apps. There are lots of apps, astrology apps on your iPhone that with internet astrology, and they say which nakshatra is active today. And also I can just use, I look at it, but you can get crazy if you look at it every day, because it's meditation. And you have so much things to do in your life. You have to work, you have to care for your family, and then you have to meditate, do your yogic sadhana. And then I have no time to think about the stars. And I look at the stars in hindsight. 2 days ago, Jupiter, I had a good day. It was 2 days ago. But what is today and tomorrow? I don't look. It makes you crazy. And spirituality, you go beyond that, especially if you're a Shakya, if you pray to Mother Goddess. These stars have no more effect, you. When you pray to Goddess Shakti, Devi, you can take the Saundarya Lahari, for example, or the 1,000 names of Sri Lalita Sahasranama. The stars have no more effect on you. This was Guruji said this on the very first lesson online. He said stars have no more effect on you. And about the Asians or Indians being closer to God realization, it's in their history. China, India has the oldest history in the world. In Varanasi is a fire that burns for over 5,000 years or even longer, where bodies are cremated, and its fire never stops for over 5,000 years, beyond our Kali Yuga. And also in the history, Indian history, India has the only history of enlightened people. I don't know any enlightened people outside of India. I don't know enlightened Vikings, enlightened Mexicans, enlightened Europeans. There are only enlightened Indians, and very few, only 10 of 1 million, or 1 in 1 million. You have to be reborn lots of times until you get to that stage. and it's in Indian history. You studied. I read a lot of scripture, not for my enlightenment, but to comprehend the world and history. And it's no surprise to me what happens today in the world. Wars, and it's no surprise for me. I pray for the people who search for God. People who do not search for God, they don't deserve God. I do not pray for them. I pray Loka Samastaha. Yes, so maybe some of the bad people get good when you pray for them, but they don't want it. They're still in the material world. They want still their rock and roll. They want their sex. They want their cars, their sofas, their beautiful houses. They let them have it. Let them have it for this life. Next life, they have to learn again. And it's in the Indian history. It's only India has the history. In Sanskrit, Guruji said this is maybe not even the oldest language. You know that animals are extinct. The many animals who are extinct, we don't even know. We have never seen. Like the unicorn, to us, it's a fairy tale. But there are many hordes of unicorns 1,000 years ago. In Siberia, in where else? I don't know. But different animals existed. And we don't know them. And then there are the cataclysms. They come in periodically. Like now we are in the Kali Yuga. Before that was the Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Satya Yugas. They all have different times, different people. Our people is another race than the people before us. You have to think that Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, he lived in the Treta Yuga and he came into the Kali Yuga because Arjun, he saw Hanuman and what you are doing here? What are you talking to me? Little people, little man. No, this is a great history and this is only in India. The Indians have written about it. I have seen no Vikings, Europeans, Americans writing about this. There's no scriptures about this. And it's also in the history that the Vedas were destroyed multiple times and were retrieved multiple times, the Vedas. And you have to see, like, when you talk spirituality, to get cancelled publicly, like you have to care. You see, Jesus Christ, he went to India and then he came back to teach the lesson of enlightenment to us in Europe in our language. And then for this, they nailed him to the cross. And then he, how would you say, he was not reborn, he resurrected from dead in his own body. For some sadhus, this is a very interesting case, how somebody gets live again from the dead in his own body, because normally they go into another body. But so Jesus Christ, after his death, he walked back to India. And there's a German, his name is Thomas Ritter. He organizes trips to the grave of Jesus Christ in Srinagar. In where is this? In the north of India, Kashmir. Yes, it's the grave of Jesus Christ, where his body was buried when he was finished with his life after his crucifixion. Yes, so history is very interesting. But what does this to your enlightenment? You do Chitta Shuddhi. You meditate, you have to forget all this. It's not important for enlightenment. You know it, but it's not important. The stars are not so important. History is not so important during meditation. And you meditate because you want enlightenment.
So thank you, Atmanan. So this is the time to closing the session. So let me pray. Loka samasta sukhina bhavantu 3 times. May all beings be happy, wherever the living beings, non-living beings, and our prayer for the all. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sankaram Sankaracharyam Kesavam Badarayanam Sutravasakrito Vande Bhagavanto Punaha Punaha Iswaragaratmeti Murti Veda Vibhagini Vimavadvyaptadehaya Sidachinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Yavandhanam Mritarmasya Mamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Yavandhanam Mritarmasya Mamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Yavandhanam Mritarmasya Mamrita. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thanks to all of you today. This is the great meeting today about science of enlightenment and the discourse between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. Thanks to all of you. Thanks for all your contributions today. Thank you.